네, 여러분들 안녕하세요. 2016년 아시안리더십콘퍼런스 그 5번째 연사분을 인터뷰하도록 하겠습니다. 여러분들 지금까지 굉장한 분들이 나와주셨는데요. 또 마찬가지로 굉장한 분이 나와주셨습니다. 벨기에 출신 세계적인 자동차 디자이너시고요. 여러분들 현대차 하면 굉장히 고급스러운 프리미엄 세단 제네시스 아시죠? 그 제네시스의 총괄 디자인을 또 맡고 계신 현대디자인센터장 Luc Donckerwolke 만나보도록 하겠습니다. Mr. Donckerwolke. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Let me get this mic for you. Yep. Okay.
Hello, John. This is June. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet
Before
you.
we begin our interview, could you say hi to our Facebook Live fans?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Very
Sorry.
All right. All right.
Hello.
So I heard you just arrived here. So
Just arrived here.
is this your first time visiting Korea or?
No, I've been already working here for 4 months long.
Oh,
but
okay.
I came exactly 2 years ago for the first time in Korea.
Okay, so what was your first initial impression?
To be
of
honest,
Korea?
it was a love affair because I just arrived 2 years ago from a trip from New York, Beijing, and then arrived in Seoul. And it was such a contrast to Beijing and Shanghai, where I used to know that I was really amazed by the city. I really loved Seoul at the first glance.
Right. So what makes you stay in Korea and then become this, great designer of Hyundai company and more?
Well, it's easy. I came here, and after 23 years working for another big group, I found here such a dynamic feeling into the company, into Seoul, and I really loved that. I thought it was for me time to reset, to start with a white sheet of paper, and to really have this creative boost that you get if you have a cultural shock as well.
So, I've interviewed this is our 5th interview, and then most of interviewers, they all said Korea is inspirational.
Yes.
So, what characteristic or quality of Korea that you think is inspirational?
First of all, I found it's an extremely young country.
Young country, okay.
Especially it has had such a development in the last 50 years that it's really inspiring. Everything is possible in Korea. Everything, there is no impossible challenge. It's an audacious country with audacious people. There is absolutely no momentum, no inertia, no ballast. Here, everything is possible. And when I talk to my designers, it's basically the next day the answer is there. There is absolutely no reaction time, no turbo lag.
So I have one question. Do you call designer an artist? Do you say designer is an artist? Because some people say they're very artistic, they have to have artistic mind. At the same time, they have to be very meticulous too.
Yes, yeah. To be honest, I have too much respect for art to call myself an artist or call designers an artist, because we express ourselves with an artistic language, which is drawing. We have feelings. We express a lot of feelings into our work, but we're not artists because we have industrial means. We have industrial goals. It's not working for free. We have limits and targets to achieve.
Right.
So this is not about art. It is a tough job. It is the best job in the world, but it is a really tough job because you have to constantly question yourself. I am good enough. I am reaching the targets, or I'm surpassing the targets. So it's not about art. It's really much more than that.
Okay, so let's see the chatting here. There are some of the questions. HSU, he's asking but still you need the inspiration in order to design cars. So where do you get those inspiration from?
First, culture shocks. I travel a lot in my life. I did learn a lot of languages. I also enjoy cars, and I drive them, I collect them, I race them. So this is how I get my inspiration for my work. But it's mainly traveling as well.
Traveling. So
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
say traveling gives you the most inspiration.
Yes, yes.
I see. So right now, after this interview, you're going on a speech, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what are you going to talk about today?
But basically, first of all, I'm going to introduce myself because for most of the people, I'm not known. Second thing, I'm going to talk about what is design, and third thing, I'm going to talk about the birth of a new brand, Genesis, which is an incredible event. There's a lot of brands disappearing over the last 100 years of car history, and suddenly there's a fantastic event, which is the birth of a brand.
I see. Well, sir, the last hi to our Facebook Live fans, and then we'll finish our interview. If you say a word.
Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the Asian Leadership Conference, and let's move on.
Thank you, sir. We are very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
And good luck on your speech.
It's a pleasure for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
네, 여러분들 룩 동커볼케 디자인센터장님을 만나봤습니다. 여러분들 조금 말이 빨라가지고 여러분들 다 이해하셨는지 모르겠지만 저희가 지금 보니까 이렇게 채팅으로도 계속 번역이 들어가고 있으니까요. 여러분들 저희가 지금 페이스북 라이브인데도 불구하고 여러분들 채팅을 많이 못 봐드리고 있는 점 다시 한번 양해의 말씀을 드리고요. 저희는 6번째 연사로 다시 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 시간은 1분 후요. 1분 후에 여러분들 우리 6번째 연사로 다시 찾아뵙도록 할게요. 여러분들 지금까지 You're watching 2016 Asian Leadership Conference. Thank you.